Hi, welcome to Booth Talk. I'm Brennan. I'm here with Marcel Anthony.
What up, though?
Marcel, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good.
I got to tell you, I was just listening to Let Me Breathe on the way here. Love it.
You like it? Okay,
I do. I dig it
cool.
a lot. I like your vibe. I like the melody. I like your flow. And I think you and Sada Baby contrast well, your voices.
Wow, bro. One of my best friends just told me the same thing.
You know,
That's crazy.
I think you come, very smooth, melodic, you change up here and there, and I really like that. And then he comes real just, I guess, gritty, It's kind of got a little raspy I love it. I thought it balanced real nice.
Yeah, that was the reason to get him on that record, man. I didn't know he got so many different ways that he performed on tracks. I didn't know what to expect at all because he can yell, he can, you know what I'm saying? So.
How did the record come about? How did you guys work together? How did you, I guess...
I had the record done already.
Okay.
And I really wanted to just spice it up. And, my manager was like, we need to get the hottest person that's from the city right now. It's a good look for both of us to do a track together. And he been on fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He been on fire. So... it was just a good look to do that. So, shout out to my manager, Big Vine. He set it up. Like I said, the song was already done. So he got it to him. He liked the song. When we got to the studio, he was already getting it done.
Really?
Like he was I think he was 10 bars in.
How long was your recording session with him?
With him?
Yeah.
At that, what was that, like an hour maybe? Yeah, it was probably like an hour. It was like an hour.
Okay. How long did it take you to make the song yourself?
Me?
Yeah, when you had it done.
I did it like a million times.
Okay.
I swear I did that song so many times because I went through like 5 different engineers. I couldn't get the sound. Some people couldn't get my sound right. So
okay.
Saj was the last time. Well, he was the last person to do it. Shout out to Saj. That's my engineer now.
Okay.
So he did an incredible job on it and got the sound exactly how I wanted it.
Okay.
And that's what did it, man. I did it like 10 times, though.
That's awesome. Now, you guys also did a music video together. That was pretty cool. Where'd you guys shoot that at?
That was big, man. We shot it at the Detroit Golf Club.
Okay.
And it was hard to get that. It was super hard to get that spot. Like, it took a lot. It took a lot. It took, like, actually a whole week with talking to the host because it's actually like a breakfast in bed type of spot.
Really?
So we wasn't really supposed to be even shooting no video there. And then when we did it, it was like bananas. Like it went crazy. Like the host was like, man, we never did nothing like this, man. What's this? But yeah, it was a great process, man. It was a lot of fun. We had free food for everybody. Shout out to the Detroit seafood truck.
Ooh, what'd you guys have?
And we had fried lobster tails.
Ooh, damn.
All types of shrimp, and they had fried corn. They had
we do Little Caesars on our set.
that was probably a whole lot cheaper, man.
It's hot and ready, so it's pretty solid when you can
and
get it.
And it was a lot easier too.
But
yeah, it was a great time though, man. We rented the biggest mansion over there. So
how many days did you guys shoot for?
It was only a full day.
Just one full day?
A full day, yeah. We had an incredible cast. Like my casting director did a great job. Shout out to Max.
Do you know who shot it?
Yeah, we actually flew somebody in from Arkansas.
Really? Okay.
His name was Live Sosa.
Okay.
Yeah, he been doing a lot of good work with a lot of different artists. So, like that's what I'm saying, man. We took it a whole different route.
Yeah, no, it was a good music video.
Yeah, definitely.
I definitely enjoyed it. So, what else are you working on? What do you got going on right now?
Well, I'm going single after single. I got another single out. It's projected for the ladies. It's called Doing the Most.
Doing the Most?
Got the video shot for that already too.
Nice.
So that's coming out Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving?
Yep, that's coming out this Thanksgiving.
Where can we find it on Thanksgiving?
It's going straight to the YouTube channel, man.
Perfect.
So make sure you follow me on YouTube. Go subscribe.
Will do.
Marcel Anthony. It ain't hard to find.
Awesome. We were talking earlier. It seems like you're really big on writing. It seems like writing is really important to you. How long have you been writing for?
I've been writing since probably since like grade school, man. Like,
what'd you start off with
just
writing?
do a lot of melodies, and I say I wrote my first song when I was in like the 5th grade. Yep. So I've been writing for a very long time.
Do you remember any lines from that song?
Yep. It was like, oh girl, tell me why you look so fly. You blow my mind.
Now,
It was like real childish. It was real childish, man.
I like it. I like it. What different genres do you write? Is this the only genre, would you say, or do you like to branch out and
Nah, man.
change
I
your
like to
sound
branch
up?
out. I like to branch out because I want to work with pop artists. I've been real, like, very, very, very big on that lately. Like, I really want to work with pop artists.
Who would you say? Do you have like a top 5 of people you want to work with, maybe?
Top 5. I want to work with Dirk.
Okay.
I want to work with Jamie Foxx.
All right. Yeah.
I want to work with some pop artists.
Of course.
I don't know, man. Anybody that's that's willing to work and work with me as well.
Of course.
But I don't have a top 5.
All right. So let me ask you something that's nothing to do with music.
Cool.
Do you believe in aliens?
And aliens?
Yes. And
I believe in a lot of stuff, man. Cause yeah, I believe in aliens. It got to be something out there.
Have you ever seen one or a UFO?
I've never seen one, other than what they try to show us on National Geographics or. Now I've seen an actual spirit or ghost.
Okay, tell me about that. When was this?
Okay, so I went to Job Corps for culinary arts.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people didn't know that, so I know how to cook too. But before it was Job Corps, which was in Grand Rapids, we had all these stories about what it was before that. Like we started actually going online, looking it up, and it was true. It was a mental hospital.
Oh, was the building that had been refurbished and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
mental hospital.
They had like all these different different stories, but nobody believed. We didn't believe it. I was like 16 years old, and we had a whole dorm. It was like 5 of us in the dorm, and you know all the activity will always happen at like 3:00 in the morning because of the bathroom was like so much further than the dorm room, and it was a shared bathroom. Ooh. So if you had to use the bathroom, you got to go.
Yeah,
it's 3:00 in the morning. You might have the lights out a little bit, and I had went in the bathroom, and it was like I've never seen this dude like a day before or a day after this day. You know, he was like pale as day, had like a weird type of uniform on, and I was like stuck when I walked in. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand what was going on, and he turned to the left of me and he was just like, I ain't take my medicine. And I left out. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. You gotta get the hell out of there.
I was kind of stuck. I just let kind of bag.
Nothing about that is good.
You know, and I went in there. I went back in the dorm, and I was, trying to ask Anthony, and I'm like, yo, there was some weird stuff going on, bro. You ever seen this dude? And I didn't see him after that day or any of that, bro. And we discussed it with each other. More weird stuff was happening after that, but that was just kind of creepy to me. And I know it had to be some type of entity other than.
How well do you remember his face? And have you ever thought about going to like a police sketch artist?
No.
And then looking up this man and trying to find him?
No, because after that we started asking questions ourselves about stuff that we heard. We started like the lady upstairs had a weird story and she quit the job. She quit her job because
you don't want to work anywhere where
she just couldn't take it. She quit the job. I know it was kind of
nobody
weird.
wants to work at a haunted place. You know, I mean,
it was weird.
Most people don't like their job to begin with, let alone if it's haunted.
I done seen pictures with, let alone haunted. You not lying. Especially when stuff just antagonizing you on the regular.
That'd be
basis.
horrible. Like imagine like your boss is giving you shit and then the ghost is fucking with you. You know, like you think the ghost would fuck with the boss? Or you think maybe like he's on the boss's side?
Exactly, man. Like what the fuck is going on, man? That's crazy. That's deep. But yeah, man, I definitely. What you got for me? You seen some?
I saw, and I did see a UFO once. Now it was just it wasn't like it was like the craft taking off technically. All right, so I was, where Selfridge Air Base is at? It's
is that off Hall Road?
Yeah, it's right off Hall Road.
Yep.
So I lived. This was in like 2015. I lived probably like a mile and a half from there, kind of like off 23 and 94, right where that Taco Bell is at. There's a side road.
By the Jefferson area.
It's a little bit, kind of like there's Jefferson and then there's Callens, and then there's kind of like my street. So I was over there, but I was like, within a couple miles of this giant base. So like, they're taking off all the time. You can see and hear them. So, but I'm driving. It's the middle of the night, and I look up out of my car, and I look in the sky, like not like high up and not low, like right on the horizon, kind of. Was this? It was. Let me see if I'll just draw it.
Are you serious?
So hold on. So now hold on. These were.
I was just about to. They look like,
now, hold on, let me explain
Mickey
them.
Mouse.
These were lights. It was 3 giant blue and white orbs formed in a triangle, and they shot off into the horizon quicker than anything I've ever seen. Just gone. Now it was too big to be a meteor. We'd be dead.
Right.
And we don't have anything it was silent. And we don't have, there's nothing we have that goes that fast.
But how did you feel though? Did you feel like?
Oh, I knew. I was like,
That? Because I mean, if you right there at a base, it could have been.
They do say though, aliens aliens are checking out bases. They, I've been watching a lot of UFO documentaries. It's been a long summer, but but I've done my homework. No, I've been seeing some stuff about there's reports from military bases about that have nuclear warheads, where in the 70s or in the 80s, a UFO would show up. They'd see just a glowing red orb would show up, fly into the base, shine a laser like a light down at the missiles, and it deactivate all the missiles.
You remember the movie Signs?
I don't think I've seen the
with
movie.
Mel Gibson.
Oh wait, yeah, Signs.
Signs.
Yeah.
When I saw that movie, that's probably the only thing that was realistic to me about an alien. It was creepy as hell. First of all, because it just seemed so real. Because the aliens didn't want to be visible. They didn't really want to show that they was there.
Yeah.
And that was just kind of weird the way that they captured the movie. It really made me feel like these shits out here somewhere.
See, the movies I've seen have been Independence Day, which didn't paint a good picture of them.
Nope.
And then, what was the other one I saw? War of the Worlds, which they also looked very bad in.
No. So that's not alien activity to me. That's
exactly. I don't think
real.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah, when I think alien, I think I'm gonna shut down as soon as I see the alien. It's not gonna be one of those roars. I ain't gonna think of the alien a dinosaur or nothing like that. Nah.
I've heard, like I said, some of the stuff I've been watching, and now the documentaries, they range from interesting and maybe true to, oh, this guy's really out there, but they're entertaining.
Right.
They go as far as some of them have said that we've had Nazis. The Nazis have been on the moon since the 1930s. I don't know if I believe that one. That one's pretty out there. But
I don't even think I ever heard that.
You didn't hear that one?
No.
Yeah, you're probably watching better documentaries.
Definitely watching.
You're probably screening things. I'm just on Amazon. I don't know if you know this. Amazon Prime, I think, lets anything on it.
I've been watching Amazon Prime lately too.
Yeah, you can find just about anything.
Shows on there I like.
They have some good stuff on Amazon Prime. I haven't seen a lot of it, but I heard The Boys was pretty good. I saw the first episode, and it was.
There's a show on there called McGraw Ave. Just super dope.
McGraw Ave?
Check that out. Yeah, McGraw Ave. Shout out to my friend. Shout out to my friends over there at that company, man. McGraw Ave. That's a cool show. I'm
gonna check that out.
It's something like Power.
So, like Power?
It's
okay.
Shaquille O'Neal even been snapping it, so I know it's a good show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out. I watched. I didn't watch Power, but I watched the first 2 seasons of Empire.
I didn't like Empire much.
I
watched the first couple shows in the first season.
It was pretty crazy.
It started getting too.
They couldn't even keep track of their own storylines.
Yeah, that's when it was just too many different storylines.
It would be episode 4. They'd be they had the Tupac character. He was trying to break him. They were trying to get him out of jail, whatever. And they're like, man, we got to get him. And there's this whole episode about it. And then they didn't mention it again until the season finale. And he's just there.
Too many transitions.
And I was like, but yeah, because so much had happened in that, and then a dozen things happened in that episode.
Or you would get used to somebody. You'll get used to one character, and then no more character for after, and then it was just too much. It was just too much
I tell you, when Jesse
keep up
Smollett,
with.
when that all happened, I was like, did Lucius Lyon write this? That sounded like an Empire episode.
Didn't somebody say he was about to stop acting?
I don't know what he's doing right now, but I mean, if I was him, I don't think anyone's letting him act.
I definitely heard that, like he's about to start just producing or something like that. Don't get me wrong, I don't want.
I don't want his career to be over. You know, I let him do what he was. You know, let him do what he was got to do.
Pretty good actor. I liked him in the
He was talented. You know, he could sing and he could. You know,
in the what's the name of it? The best man the best man.
Best Man.
I think it is the best man.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've
they
heard
had
of
a
that.
little sequel.
Is that a movie with him?
They had a bunch of Terrence Howard. It was a bunch of different people
okay.
in the movie. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Terrence Howard, but everything he says, every line he says, I feel like he's gonna cry. Like he's always he's like always on the verge of tearing up every time he
Did
talks.
you like him in what's the name of that movie? The Hustle movie. What's the name of it? Hustle and Flow.
I haven't seen Hustle and Flow. I watched him in. He was in. I think it was Heart's War, and it was like, granted, it was an emotional role, but it was just like, man, are you crying with everything?
Oh, you gotta watch Hustle and Flow, man.
Hustle
You
and
never seen
Flow.
that?
I have not seen Hustle and Flow.
Yeah, you gotta get you. I know it's still a lot of COVID activity, so
Oh no, I'm definitely looking for movies. Definitely
yeah,
looking
that's
for
a
movies.
pretty good movie to watch.
What's your favorite movie of the last of this past year, 2 years, past few years?
That's hard. Seen a few good movies, man. I think Netflix been doing a good job. I don't think that's hard, man.
Have you seen Jojo Rabbit?
Jojo Rabbit?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
It's-
Is that a comedy?
Yeah, it's a comedy. It's with it's like a comedy drama. It's with Scarlett Johansson and what's that other guy's name? Sam Rockwell, and then Taiki Waititi.
It's a Netflix.
No, I think it's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But
that's something that's probably something they just threw up there that nobody's seen.
It was in the I think it won an award or it was nominated for an Oscar.
Well, excuse me.
It was actually pretty good. It's a pretty funny one. It's about it's about a 10-year-old boy who wants. It's in Nazi Germany. It's about a 10-year-old boy who wants to be in Hitler's guard, and he's got an imaginary friend who's Hitler.
Wow.
And it's actually pretty funny.
That's crazy.
I definitely would recommend that
What
one.
you think about the whole presidency thing that's going on?
It's interesting. I think before I came in here, they were just announcing that they were calling Michigan for Joe Biden. So if all he has to do is win one more state, and he's already leading in Nevada. So if he wins Nevada, he gets 270, and wins the election. I mean, obviously they're going to do recounts, and
Yeah, of course.
we're probably not going to know officially until the weekend, if not sometime next week.
I think he pretty much got it in the bag.
He does, and it's kind of sad that it's not a bigger blowout. You know, like come on, you can't hate the people, you can't beat the person that everyone hates.
It's just like Trump, his gang just been like they've been going crazy, man.
No, he's definitely got a good base, but Biden didn't really have anything to offer this time, except I'm not Trump.
Exactly. I think that's exactly what his whole demeanor has been.
Yeah,
I'm not Trump, y'all.
literally, he's just like,
Vote for me.
I'm not Trump, and then he's like, go sit in his basement, and then just is like, as long as I
See
don't.
Kanye talking about.
Honestly, I was
4 years.
I was debating on voting for Kanye. I was pretty close on voting for Kanye. And the reason I have behind this is you can't tell me that Kanye isn't better than those two.
And you know
Like,
what?
now I'm not saying Kanye's
I have
like,
to agree with
I'm not saying Kanye's number one. I'm not saying like, come
I'ma
up to me in
have
the
to agree
street,
with you.
who's president? Got to be Kanye. But if I'm comparing him to these two,
Yeah, man, and that's bad because if you go when you start letting people just anybody run the country, then I'm gonna go ahead and move to one of those sources we was just talking about with the aliens or something, man, because that's exactly what it's gonna be,
yeah.
man.
Literally.
That's exactly what it's gonna be. That's not normal. That's what it's starting to look like. I've not seen normal in a long time.
Yeah, no,
Everything has just been super weird, man. Like
this year in general has been weird. That's like anything could happen this year,
yeah, man.
and
Everything
you'd
that I'm
be
living
like, yeah,
through.
okay, that's just how this year's going.
Right.
Like Governor Whitmer almost got kidnapped. Like
Like
it's honestly
exactly.
it's honestly weird that she didn't get kidnapped. it would have made more sense if she had been kidnapped. I'm like, yeah, it's 2020,
Right.
you know?
I think the whole thing with me is I just like you said, I don't have any expectations anymore. I used to I didn't turn an age this year. My birthday is not happening again until next year, so I'm not turning the age I was supposed to be this year into next year.
You're holding off,
and that's how. Yeah, man. It's just
this year doesn't count.
It don't count.
It doesn't count. I got a redo.
This has been terrible.
Although at the same time, though, I feel like this is how 2020 should have been, because 2020 feels like it should be a big year. You know, that's a big number.
I think everybody this year probably properly prepared themselves for 2021. You get what I'm saying? I had a lot of times where I was like, yo, this is my year, man. Whatever I said I was going to do, I'm doing it. And I actually started conquering that this time. You know, and then I started seeing a whole lot of other people doing that as well. I don't know if it was just like, oh, I think the world about to come to an end, or people just got on their shit.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's like, you know, some people have more time. And then I think it's also like everyone's kind of seen like when everything goes to shit, where are they standing? Yeah. And they're like, I'd rather be in a better position next time things go to shit.
Yeah, man. It's been definitely different.
Yeah.
Definitely been different.
Who did you vote for?
I don't know.
You don't? What do you mean you don't know? We passed it, so you just go in.
No,
I'll tell you who I voted
all
for.
Day, man.
I went Green Party.
Who's that?
It's Howie Hawkins.
I didn't even see that on the. I didn't even.
It was towards the bottom.
I was about to say I didn't even see that on the.
It was in invisible ink. You had to bring like a special spray. To get the third party, you have to like wipe away. It's like a scratch and sniff.
Man, I've been seeing so much funny stuff with this whole election though. It's been funny. Like I swear the funniest thing, and then we get off this topic. The funniest thing is when the first debate. Like when I caught the first debate, they could not get a word out without this dude wanting to argue, man. Up to my Biden got to the point where he was like, man, would you just shut up, man? Like, would you just shut up and let me get something out, man? Dude.
See, my only issue is, though, that is, like, none of them were saying anything. You know, like,
just like
it
was like a street argument.
I would love just, like, the moderator, just her or his one job to be every time, whenever they finish talking, all right, sir, thank you. Now, would you like to answer the question I just gave you?
His job was more like, man, would you just guys? I mean, I'm here.
He was being too polite. Like he was letting
frustrated.
He was letting them walk all over him. I will say a funny meme I just saw today though was it's on the top. It was Kanye's family telling him the election results, and the picture was it was SpongeBob like happily cleaning tables while Squidward and Mr. Krabs like whisper about him in the background.
Fucking Squidward.
Yeah. Although I heard Kim Kardashian didn't even vote for Kanye. So that's not good. If your own wife won't vote for you.
Was he actually on the ballot though?
You could write him in, I think. Some ballots, I think he might have been on a few. He's got to have been on one or two ballots. But I don't I think you had to write him in. You know, and it was
actually try to run. That'd be crazy. He might really just try to.
I mean, like I feel like if he had started, you know, before July, I think he might have had a chance. You know, if he actually had done an actual campaign and started from the beginning, you know, I think he could have. You know,
no, he didn't. Nobody gonna take him serious.
Well, I mean, but if you actually campaign though, if he would have spent a year campaigning, you know, and going state to state and got on actual lead ballots early, you know, I think he could have maybe. I mean, compared to the two we got,
just go buy Yeezys, man. They not. Go get no vote for anything else because you asking for it. Then when you even pretend to vote for something like that, you asking for it. You're asking for the world to end.
I mean, that's what we did last time, though. That's exactly what we just did.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So, what do you watch? Do you watch Lions? Are you a Lions fan? I know it's hard to be.
I was a Lions fan
until you became reasonable.
I'm tolerable. You know what I mean? I can tolerate them.
You watch them if they're on.
I ain't gonna never bash them.
Well, I see. I'll bash them.
Yeah,
I'll bash them all day.
They need to do better.
Yes,
that's the best I can say. They need to do better.
Yeah, they need.
I can't bash them though.
I like to bash them.
unless they come after me like that.
You think they'd bash you?
I mean,
Like-
if that's, I'm just saying, like, if somebody was to,
They score a
I would
touchdown.
never go after somebody that would never.
They score a touchdown, and they're like, "So it's a big game for you. We're so happy you won." And he's like, "You know what? I want to just stop for a second. You know who I fucking can't stand?
Wow.
You know, you think then you?
But even, I mean, even if I get the love that, you know, they show the rest of the artists, that's good enough. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, I understand.
Then I'll probably be a whole different team player with them.
I understand. See, I'm just
They didn't let me down a lot of times.
They-
I lost money.
they've broken my heart every Sunday for the past. Well, I've been watching for like 10 years now. It's
Didn't they just win a couple games? Didn't they just win like a game or two?
yeah, but see, the wins didn't really mean anything because they were against bad teams, and we're trying to get the guy fired because he's not a good coach. So him winning against bad teams makes people think like, oh, we got a chance, let's keep going. So those 2 wins probably bought him the whole season for his job.
Wow.
So it kind of stings a little bit because he can't beat anyone decent.
A lot of the sports haven't really been with everything that's going on. Sports really been kind of boring lately.
True, it is weird watching it without anyone in the stands.
Just been kind of just.
Kind of makes it feel like it's not as big of a deal as it used to be.
That's what I mean.
know?
It's like a video game with no remotes.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like watching like a small high school team. You know, you
Right.
can't see anyone
Like
on the sidelines.
D3
the stands are
division.
empty. Yeah, you can always tell like a college team how good a college team is if they have like a track around their field.
Everything's just different because I mean, like, even before that all happened, they had shut down. I was on my way on tour before the pandemic.
Okay, where were you supposed to go?
We had like a 10-city tour set up,
Oh, nice.
and we were starting with Texas because the what is that, the AC3 concert
Mhm.
that was being hosted there, and as soon as we were on our way, like, I think we got booked the one week, and the next week they shut everything down.
Damn, that's bad
And
timing.
then everything goes. So it was like, damn. Like, right when everything was happening, they shut everything down. I had just did All-Star Weekend. Like, I had just went to Chicago for All-Star Weekend and had like a whole press release on the single that I was working on. We did like interviews with some of everybody. And then it was like from there, coronavirus.
And everything stopped.
Yeah, it was just like so. Yeah, it's been a tough year.
Well, hopefully next year. I'm just hoping that 2021 changes abruptly. You know, I'm hoping it doesn't like none of this 2020 bleeds into 2021.
Yeah,
We don't need any of
hurry up
that.
and find a vaccine for this, because it's not they're not suppressing anything right now.
No,
They're
we're
just sticking us with the social distancing and the mask.
yeah. It's like you're on your own. Hope you can find money.
I honestly feel I mean, are we supposed to prepare right now? I mean, do we need to go to the grocery store?
It's probably best. It's probably best to prepare. But okay, we're running out of time. So where can the people find your music? Where can they follow you on the social medias?
Follow me on all social media at The Real Marcel Anthony. That is the TheRealMarcelanthony. That's on all my social media, TikTok as well.
And you got a song dropping this Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I got it. It's my second single. It's dropping this Thanksgiving. Doing the most. Video as well. So yeah, get ready for all of that. And don't forget to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I need everybody to do that. And then y'all give me this pop artist, man. Let's get this rocking.
We'll get you in contact with him.
Definitely.
Thank you for stopping by, Marcel. This was a lot of fun.
Appreciate it. This was fun, man.
This was great.
Appreciate it.
Well, this was Booth Talk. See you next week.